Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm on the PTR and testing the public test 2 with all the new changes that we got recently, and yeah, and I got some news for you guys. Yeah, so I've been playing the minion for a while. I actually tried to queue for a duel tournament, but it wasn't working, so I just went and played the minion. I usually never play the minion, but yeah, Revenge had to be tested over there and all of the mechanics. So yeah, hopefully next time I will get to play duel and actually see if what the anti-runaway system looks like, and I will try and run away from somebody and actually see if that works out. And yeah, so the first change you can see is out of stamina changes, and they said they want the out of stamina state to be much more dangerous, and now it definitely is. If you're dodging and if you're blocking, the stamina region is gonna get paused, but I didn't really feel that much of a difference because the stamina region in Dominion 4v4 elimination and stuff like that is quite ridiculous, and you regain your stamina pretty quickly. So what I did notice is that you're not able to parry any unblockable attacks. So basically, when I have somebody out of stamina, I just spam my unblockable and that's it. Now, honestly, I don't know if I like this idea. To be honest, I think it's a bit unfair, and there should be a chance for somebody when they're out of stamina to parry an attack. So basically, when you're out of stamina and you're fighting Raider, for example, there's basically nothing you can do against this unblockable. So you're just gonna get hit with it. Yeah, you could dodge, but there's a slight chance he's just going to feint it, and while you're dodging, you're gonna get guard broken. So that's not really a good option right there. In my opinion, you should be able to parry some of the attacks, but it should have some repercussions. Now, these ideas might be bad. I don't know. You guys be the judge of it. But let's say you're out of stamina and you want to parry something. One way they could reward it or punish it at the same time is if you parry an attack and you're out of stamina, you could fall to the ground. Now you might ask, now, Dougie, what's the difference? You know, if you fall on the ground, well, you know, when you parry somebody, there's a little time window in which they cannot attack. So you falling on the ground doesn't necessarily mean that they can just use a top heavy against you. It will give you some time to recover and to get back on your feet. Yeah, that is one idea that I had, and the other idea might be if you're out of stamina and you parry somebody, yeah, you got the parry, but guess what? You lost all of the stamina you recovered. And if you're completely out of stamina and you try to parry an attack, there should be a slight delay in your region, like let's say 2 or 3 seconds or something like that. Other than that, I really don't have any problems with the stamina changes they made so far. Dodging, blocking an attack, pauses the regen. I think it's pretty fair, you know, and I think it should stay this way because out of stamina should be punishable. Now, the other thing that I want to talk about is the chip damage. And yeah, chip damage has been increased to 18%, and honestly, the difference is not that big. So, and it won't be able to kill you when you're like low on HP. So I wouldn't worry about this right now because there's bigger issues in the PTR right now. So one of the things that really got me triggered even while playing is the changes to parry. I think that parry is one of the mechanics that really need to stay in game, and the way it was until now was quite good, even though it needs some tweaking. I have to agree on that. What I like to agree on with Ubisoft is if you parry a heavy attack, your guard break should be guaranteed, and any other punishes when parrying a heavy attack shouldn't be guaranteed as well. But I don't agree at all when it comes to light attacks, because it gives some of the already overpowered characters in game even more of an advantage. And what I mean by that is PK, Shinobi, Nobushi, they're just gonna use the light attacks, because why would they go for heavy attacks, and why would they go for any other attack if the light attacks are just unpunishable? So there's no way for you to punish them if they just use the light attacks, and even if you parry it, you cannot guard break them, and you cannot get a free side heavy. So, but I'm not saying that every light parry should be punishable, but if we actually do a parry on a light attack, at least let us keep the side heavy or the guard break that is guaranteed. One of those things has to stay, because otherwise it would just be a shit show, and we're just gonna see a lot of light spam attacking, and yeah, that's basically it. I'm definitely not an expert when it comes to revenge and game modes that require revenge, like Dominion, 4v4, because I usually don't play these kind of modes, so I'm mainly playing duels. But from what I've seen, revenge has gotten quite above. Basically, any of the attacks you initiate in your revenge mode, they're gonna behave like the other person is in an out of stamina state. And any outgoing attacks cannot be parried. So that means So that means if you throw a heavy or a light while in revenge and the attack is about to hit your target, there's no way for your enemy to be able to parry that one. I'm not so sure if I like this as well. Maybe I would add a couple of penalties, you know, to parrying that attack, but completely disabling parry when in revenge mode is not a good thing in my opinion. I mean, it's not completely disabled, but you get the point. Any other changes to revenge that have been done so far, I think are pretty good. The shield has been buffed from 50 to 70, so any other incoming melee attacks won't stop your attacks. So if a warlord tries to headbutt you or a centurion tries to kick you, it's not gonna change anything. They're still gonna get hit by your heavy. Yeah, so if you see a centurion coming at you with a kick while you have revenge, yeah, just keep on slashing and he'll be in trouble, and he will definitely stop using the kick. I didn't notice any flickers so far, so I think they did a pretty good job when it comes to that. And I still need to check out the changes for duel mode because, yeah, as I said in the beginning, I wasn't able to join any duels or tournaments. So yeah, guys, if you like this video, please leave a like. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Have you tried the PTR? What do you guys think? Are these changes good? What needs to be changed? What needs to be done? And yeah, if you didn't subscribe, subscribe. And I'll see you guys at my next video.
I like good pussy and I like good trees. Smoke so much weed you wouldn't believe. And I get more ass than a toilet seat. 3 to the 1, from the 1 to the 3. I met a bad bitch last night in the D. Let me tell you how